Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. I'm Mage 1011, and today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, Dawntrail. When we last left off, we had just entered Solution 9, and did a little bit of exploring. This time, we're going to see where Ffxiv takes us, and see what the tour goes. Also, last time during the Twitch stream, you guys redeemed Dapper as my new glam. So we are Dapper. Let's talk to Oklamat. With Ffxiv as our guide, we needn't fear getting lost. The Queen's Tour. Ffxiv stands ready to take you on a tour of Solution 9. And there's someone putting buffs on over there. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley lines, what you call aetherytes. Remember this, and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it's right here, I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. Also, need to make sure my audio is being heard. Also, need to make sure my... Yep, that's working. This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food to daily necessities and technological conveniences. You can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Do you see that glowing pattern over yonder? That's an etheric conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to safely move between faraway places. That will spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange material, what's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electro. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the food even the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electro can be used to convert lightning energy into those of other elements. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. You can make a drink cold if... Can you make a drink cold if converted to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it is possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary what you can do with electrope. If such a wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. What's this shop over here? What does it sell? Oh yes, let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. For any of you looking for voice acting of capable person, I am not that person. I just use my own voice. Then again, I could use a soundboard to make interesting voices, but I don't know how to do that. What's all this? Welcome, sir. Care to peruse today's selection? This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I will purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are to have for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Select an item that interests you. Long rectangular bar, liquid-filled pouch, slab of pink hexagons, hexagon patterned bag, black and yellow tin. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From right to left, I'm gonna put a poll in chat. Actually, I'll just roll a die. Let's put it to luck. Where's my dice? Where's my dice? Where is my dice? Where's my dice 10? There's my dice 10. Sorry, it got buried. So we're gonna roll a d6. And if it lands on 6, we'll roll again. But if it lands on 1 through 5, we'll pick the item in question. 1. So we're going with this. Slab of pink hexagons. The synthetic fruit pellets. They are our best approximation of the taste and texture of grapes. I've never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but there's no denying their popularity. We'll read the others first, but we're going to be choosing this one. The Re Revivifying tonic. I take it you're thirsty. The flavor is a sublime blend of sweet and salty, and it stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to the special container. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? It's all the nutrients your body needs packed into a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to take multiple meals. So a meal bar. Ah yes, the salted paste. It's the this is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With its blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, it'll help your efforts to slim down. Fashion models swear by it, and youth can't get enough of the stuff either. This here is a cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a sight more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. So we are tasting grapes, given our roll on the dice. Yes. Well, they're all very tempting. I'm going to have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This is Her Majesty's treat. It's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selection here and now? It's been a long time since we had new customers, and I'd love to see your reactions. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Wolfmate. Let's dig in. Grapes. Alright, here I go. Following Wilcomont's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing, I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavored like ronic, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? It's fantastic. Make people happy. It's always such a pleasure. Thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliyola first arrived, we endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Alright, what about you, Ffxiv? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you get to grow, the more you grow to fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experience have led me to believe the same. My favorite food? It's such a difficult question. I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive. You're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you don't need to laugh about it. Small Mamolja. We're being watched. Where's the quest? Quest. Oh, there's a bit of poppin'. We can't see them yet. Oh. There we go. My favorite food. That's a question I may never be able to answer. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next, I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation, to be precise, and I believe it will be enlightening, educational for you as well. Would the two of you mind to accompany me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here, and we'll make our way. I was just wondering what kind of homes they have here. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come upon. Escort. Oh, they've updated the escort message to do this. Okay. Certain duties require one or more NPCs to accompany you in order to proceed with the quest. You must keep them at your side and make your way to the designated location. So long as you remain in the same area, NPCs accompanying you will remain at your side even when using teleport or aether nets. It is possible to ride mounts or swim while escorting NPCs. Please note, however, they will not appear at your side until you dismount or leave the water. You may also speak with NPCs while escorting them. Furthermore, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. These points will also be indicated on your map. When speaking with NPCs, you will be given the option to part ways. You will also part ways automatically when changing areas. If you part ways with an NPC, you may return to the starting point and speak with them again to try again. So they've actually made duty list. Oh, they've made it easy to learn about escorts on the fly. Nice! That's new from this patch that happened literally today. So let's take a look. Where are the... Are there any points of interest on the map? Nope. Let's talk to Ffxiv. Talk. How much he trusts you without question. How nice it would be to have such a friend. That meat was so good. I have to get everyone at home to try it. I've attuned to that Aethernet. Good. Let's attune to Aethernets along our way. Also, my gear is good. Let me make sure I didn't lose it on this character either. Also, as a Missouri. Okay, I still have it. Because on my main character, I seem to have lost it. Which sucks. Oh, she's saying the same thing. This is Mesoamic, a cafe. Mosamic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks and to enjoy while you relax. I see. In Tulio, there's a similar establishment called Zibrivte. That's seashell in the local language, in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mesoamic? There is. In our current continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Hiuni, who resemble the Tonawata, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive Milala. Diminutive and affable Milala. Then when they all gather here, they appear as a mesomac of colors. Thus did the founder choose to name the cafe. Huh, that's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Turali dish, and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh yes, definitely. Well, we'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tuliolo, right? Let's continue on. So we go this way. Looks like they disappear and reappear when I start to smudge. Here's an Aethernet. Nope, I didn't miss any Aethernets. And then this one is... Okay. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 Aethernets to find. Let's go for some tacos at Jibriv Tier Tai. The three of us. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens lived. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left here, at residential radius 914. Residential radius? That's right. Come, the door opens automatically. I do hope you like the district. The people worked hard to build it, paying attention to every little detail. You really get the sense that Ffxiv loves her nation, don't you? I got stuck on geometry again. Wait, where am I going? There. Talk about the lobby. Hey Ffxiv, can anyone live in this place? Naturally, in fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation, or regulator usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you met who work in the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. This is the lobby, a common area for residents. I see. And what does that machine there do? It's the concierge. Concierge? They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. Is that so? I have no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Oh, she's still saying the same thing. Oops, I targeted someone's minion. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Hello, Isadora? Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please, make yourselves at home. How is Milos today? How has Milos been? There's been no change, and but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe ether imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He can't walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Ffxiv visits often, does she? She does. Milos simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. What about yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? Oh, I'll be right back. I have someone at my door. And I come back from taking medicine only to deal with a bot. Let me deal with this. Ban. Report. Lock user. There we go. They're banned and blocked. Okay. Back to the game. You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that. But you mustn't strain yourself, you understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls are... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age or illness. Truth be told, many children are born with like Milos, The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess of lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. It's all my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Ffxiv. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. To think that there was such an illness. Oops, not my panda. Thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day. Mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos can smile again. To think that they had such a problem. Her people, her family. Having recomposed herself, Ffxiv is ready to continue the tour. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you'd like. No, I do this because I want to, so please, do not worry. Next I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Leyline, where the Aetheryte is situated. So let's find the Aethernet. Good thing we attuned to it when we first arrived. Also, okay, they've been removed because they were banned. Wait, I'm headed the wrong way. Gulp. Don't tell me we need to use that now. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. The markings on the conveyor indicate its direction, and there is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Wolf Mage. Whee! We teleport. I will admit there's some content I have not done on my main character simply because I want to show it off for you guys as first impressions. Those being the raids. So you guys can look forward to that. Where's Pokemon? Oh, there she is. She was just invisible for a sec. Nothing to it, eh? Children's amusement, right. She's scared. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show you than tell. So let's proceed inside.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians, and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Jesus fucking Christ! I knew it was coming and it still got me. Thank you for the jump
Lord
scares.
Relias played Spook Zone less than this is meant to use.
Lord Relias played
greater than
Scare
for 100
channel
points.
Thank you for the jump scare, Relius. How you doing today? Though I ask that you please not do that during a voice-acted cutscene.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor, Lindblum, committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Puts me in mind of the Flood of Light. Just like the Flood of Darkness. Sounds an awful like an umbral calamity. Okay, all of these are correct, so I'm gonna roll a d4 and make the 1 through 3 my decision. A 4 will end up re-rolling. Let's see, we got a 2, so we're going with the Flood of Darkness. Just like the Flood of Darkness.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we? Right. I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much. It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Well, it seems she's disappeared. Okay, let's talk to Wuklamat. What was Ffxiv wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now, and should probably go to Kefkiwa's meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. I have a test. I wonder if I use this and slide into that, if it'll do something weird with the teleport. Let's see. Just a little testy. Nope. Oh, a little ink splat came with me, but that's about it. Wait. I didn't attune to the thing. Bah. I forgot to tune to the Ethernet over here. Then we can travel back to the Aetherite. And head from there. Let's go this way. Ffxiv genuinely cares for her people. I can respect that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Scales of Blue. Having seen the district to her satisfaction, Wilcomat is ready to head to the meeting point. So we're supposed to go to a place called Trueview in the eastern sector. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Wolf Mage. This is the right place, you think? I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit. Huh? Wolfmage, look over there. A Mamalja child. What are they doing here? You noticed too, right? The resemblance to Seralja? The blue scales of a Bunawa with the features of a Hubigo. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Come on, let's go after them. Let's see, no Aetherite right here, but there is one a little further ahead. Let's go ahead and... oh, this is probably going to take us over there, so... whoops, I want to talk to her first. I think they ran this way. So this is True View. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. Look at all the RAM! Look at all the RAM, giant RAM. Nom 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 the RAM. Giant RAM. Doesn't it look like giant computer parts? That building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess. What? Didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They ran off when we approached, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want to show us? You want us to follow you? So it is. Alright then, lead the way. This building over here looks like a giant ram stick. Or like a few giant ram sticks. Or is it not ram? Computer fans. Why am I thinking RAM? Giant computer fans. Anywho. Let's see where they take us. Exclamation void. Follow the blue scale to we go, child. Follow. Certain duties require you to follow an NPC to a designated location. Should you fall too far behind, the NPC will return to the starting point, and you must speak with them again. That's new. They actually added this button. It's new. Hey look, a giant crowd of people. This is where you wanted to bring us. What is this place? If you're meant to be if you're meant to relax here, it isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? So you're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know him? After a fashion, but never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle. Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I recommend the special Her Majesty. I prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Ffxiv, but we ran into the child on the way, and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Ffxiv. In that case, go and have a chat with the big Tassos there. He'll show you to the fun place. What about him? I don't think he's in a mood to talk, so he can tend to the bar with me. This has taken a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Damned if this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. He's still not talking. I guess we'll find out about him later. Or not. We'll see. You seem eager to go, but what about your friend there? What is this fun place meant to be? Is Ffxiv there? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Woo, level 99! Come on, let's talk to the Tassos fellow. Gives you teeth. Tassos stands stoically before the door. This area is normally off limits, but Ffxiv told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. Let's go, Wolfmage. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised.
Wonderful! They're here!
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing!
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it. We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order, it's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been
their opening
My
option.
parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Oh, I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shale.
Looks like we've been voluntold. That's what I call when you are quote-unquote volunteered to do something, but you're not given an option.
Lord Relias played Quay for 100 channel points.
Quazies. This place was originally designed by preservation's engineers. That's why it's well with contraptions. When I go on the attack, do you think I'm pushing forward too quickly? A little. Try to keep closer to the rest of us so you don't get surrounded. I feel for you. While Ginolt is a brilliant adapter, it's as if he's stuck on full volume. It's all I can do to put up with the clamor. By the by, you don't know him you didn't know him before, did you? Don't see how you could, but for a moment there you were looking at him like you had seen a ghost. Shale has already extracted the data on the earring. At long last, a clue. My apologies, but I will remain here to review the information. Seldom does one see Kryles so openly impassioned. As her comrade, I will do my best to support her. Better you than me. Damn it, Arabelle. Sorry you had to see me passion spill over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know? And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you, as if we've met in another life. Any road. As I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now, not a single wink, and I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford to, though. Got folk relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. That voucher's good for 2 cans. One for yourself by way of welcome. Can't get the stuff at any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tending a bar out on the main strip. Off you go now. I remember this part and it was funny. You'll see why momentarily. Philemon. Welcome. What are you having? Energy tonics you can't get from vending machine. How dare you suggest that I sell such a dangerous stuff? Away with you, and don't come back. Got a voucher? slip it to me nice and subtle. So you're collecting for Gunnult. I can for him. I can for him and I can for you, eh? Here you go. Yours is formulated for beginners. Gunnult are gentler than the full strength stuff. It's not carbonated or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if the Rodina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it'd be bad for business. Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. Drink the tonic! You drain the tonic in a single pull. Huh, now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly, and then finally you'll feel a raging charge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Well, you haven't up and croaked yet. So hurry along and give Gunnult his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment, and I expect he's about to keel over. Yes, we are high as fuck. Supercharged with rainbows. Supercharged with rainbows. Whoops. I went to the wrong thing. You head to the back rooms? Yep, into the back rooms. And no, it's not the bad back rooms that you have in the Backrooms video games. We're learning about regulators at the moment. How's your errand coming along? Is it just me, or are there rainbows in your eyes? Nary a moment goes by without Gunnult moaning and groaning. I presume it's how he expresses his passion for his work. Kiwa? What do you think of the crew here? An interesting bunch, right? I personally recruited Gunnult and Shale, by the way. Shale has already extracted the data on the earring. At long last, a clue. My apologies, but I remain... she already said that. She already said that. By the way, do you know... she already said that. She already said that. So the only ones who moved are those four. You've got the tonic? Give it here, quick. Full strength tonic. Oh, that's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out with the great big kaboom. Awaken something feral in me, it does, transforming me into a remorseless beast when I won't stop till it's done with what it was born to do. Hey Road, sorry for sending you off on an errand like that. I just can't concentrate without my tonic, you know, and the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't going to enhance themselves. Haha, it begins. Mine's the clarity, mine's the precision.
been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together. This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Gululja. It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zoralja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Who was that?
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search. Ffxiv, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Gives you teeth. Complete. And I think on that note, we're gonna end the stream for today. We've done a bit of story progression, we've learned about the characters, and we've gotten rainbows. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys stop by again. Until next time, I've been Wolf Mage 1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye!